Hello everyone, this is the 4 Amigos team, and we are Julie, Sam, and Zizian. And in this video, we are going to talk briefly about the stage 1 and the stage 2. Then we will show you the engineering solution that we have made depending on the hazard chosen. Have fun! So in stage 1, we have discussed sustainable development, benchmarking, and health and safety. So there are three main pillars of sustainability: economy, environment, and social sustainability. Sustainable development goals is to end poverty and safeguard the environment. Then we have benchmarking. Benchmarking is the process of identifying the practices of other organizations to improve your organization's performance. Benchmarking process starts with planning, finding, collecting, analyzing, and finally improving. Health and safety have three principles: moral, legal, and financial. Natural disasters occur in these four countries that we have benchmarked, and we found out that different control measures are used in each country. Malaysia with multi-purpose dams, Indonesia BMKG, China comprehensive disaster reduction demonstration communities, and finally in Singapore, drainage and other technical measures.
HARAC are fundamental to the practice of planning, management, and the operation of a business as a basis of risk management. With HARAC, one will be able to identify the hazard, analyze and assess its associated risks, and then apply the suitable control measures. DOSH is a department under the Ministry of Human Resources. This department is responsible for ensuring the safety, health, and welfare of the people at work, as well as protecting the people from safety and health hazards arising from the work activities. Data collection is a method of gathering and analyzing the information from a variety of sources, and it is also an extremely effective tool for identifying the risk if additional instructions are required to reduce the hazard. According to the Google Form surveys, exposure to viruses, especially COVID-19, is the most frequent hazard that might be faced among the typical UTM students and typical families in Malaysia, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia in terms of fitness and lifestyle.
Risk reduction. Risk reduction or optimization refers to the process of minimizing the severity of a loss or the change of it occurring. Prior to the implementing a risk reduction strategy, numerous phases must be completed, as there are in safety risk management. Safety risk management is a methodical and rational procedure for identifying hazards and mitigating their associated risks. First phases is mission definition and hazard identification. This is the process problem definition stages. The data is compiled to determine the mission characteristic, objective, and limits. By examining the system to be found and the safety limit, potential hazard must be recognized. Second phase is risk assessment. This step gathers data necessary to decide whether more risk reduction actions are warranted. Qualitative and quantitative methodologies are used to express risk level associated with identified hazard. Third phase is criteria comparison and risk reduction. These measures are compared to criteria in order to ascertain the necessity or desirability of risk mitigation. If the risks are first deemed intolerable, action to remove, control, or mitigate them should be considered. Last but not least is risk acceptance. The information presented to the decision authority must be sufficient to allow for an informed decision.
Overloading occurs when too much power is being drawn through an electrical circuit, which can cause the wiring heat up and catch fire. A common cause of overloading is plugging too many wires in an extension cord. Based on that, we had proposed an innovation, which is the RCCBA, residual current circuit breaker with alarm. First, I will start with RCCB. RCCB works on the principle of Kirchhoff's law, which says that the incoming current must be equal to the outgoing current in a circuit. In a case of a fault, the current from the neutral wire is reduced. The differential between the two is known as residual current. On spotting a residual current, the RCCB is triggered to trip off the circuit. Whenever an RCCB detects such an imbalance in live and neutral current, it breaks the circuit almost instantly. Basically, A circuit breaker protects circuits from short-circuiting and overcurrent conditions.
What is an alarm system and what is the purpose of an alarm system? Here, the purpose of an alarm system is to let the user and the appropriate authorities know whenever there is an emergency. This includes an intrusion, fire, environmental problem, or medical crisis. Application of an alarm system. Depending upon the application, the alarm output may be local, remote, or a combination. Local alarms do not include monitoring, though may include indoor or outdoor sounders like motorized bell or electronic siren, and light like LED, which may be useful for signaling people around. Operation of an alarm system. The alarm system control panel is the brain of the system. It carries out the desired function by processing the information it receives from various sensors and responding accordingly. In these cases, the alarm system detector will go off if it detects a passage of unbalanced current. The speaker and LED light will receive the signal from the detector. As a result, the LED light will be on and the speaker will ring. Push notification will alert the people around home and homeowners' mobile phones simultaneously as the detector sends out an alarm.
In this innovation, an alarm system is designed to be added to the RCCB for alerting the residents when there is an unusual current flow in the circuit. The alarm system includes a LED light, a rechargeable battery, and a speaker. LED light and rechargeable battery will be installed in each RCCB, while the speakers will be commonly used for every RCCB that is installed in the house. Therefore, residents can refer to the LED light attached at the RCCB when there is any situations that happen at the moment. By referring to the figure, when the red inflow current and the blue outflow current are the same, which flows in part A, the RCCB will not be triggered to switch off the circuit. However, when there is any overloading, the current flow will be triggered to flow to part B. When there is imbalanced current flow in the circuit, electromagnetic coil in the RCCB will be activated to move and cause the switch off of circuit. At the same time, the detector in the circuit will be activated as well. The detector will send a signal to the speaker and LED light. Therefore, the LED light on the particular RCCB will light up and the speakers will function. Furthermore, the detector will also send a signal to the Link mobile app. A push notification will be shown and the alarm in the phone will ring to alert the residents. Therefore, the residents can take note of these issues and immediate actions can be carried out to avoid any negative consequences such as short-circuiting. Sustainability can be promoted by protecting the environment. For instance, fire release large amounts of carbon dioxide, black carbon, brown carbon to the atmosphere and at the same time affects the air quality. However, when immediate actions are carried out, an electrical fire can be prevented. Hence, living in a safer environment, the life quality of the residents can be maintained and improved. Furthermore, by introducing a new product, the growth of economic can be promoted. Business contribute to economic growth by hiring more employees, raising wages, and investing in expanding their operations. Therefore, introducing a new design product will encourage the economic growth of the countries, hence stimulating the sustainability around the world. The figure shows that the set price, cost of capital, and the profit of the product.
Why we made this innovation is because from the data we obtained, the risk of overcurrent is very high. So I'm going to show you how our program works. First and foremost, the place chosen by the user is the living room, and the activity chosen is powering multiple appliances at the same time. From the data we obtained, the average likelihood and severity is 4, so we input 4. And then the calculated risk output is 16. The output also show the possible hazard, possible consequences, degree of risk and suggested action. Also, there are some recommended control measures given, end of the program and credits.